All right, welcome to Jack Dodson'S Racing Insider News. Jack, it did not go out on our page there, buddy, for some reason again. Like StreamYard has deleted on Facebook, try creating a new stream or remove the destination from the stream and add it again. Once we get through this part, I'll see what I can do and if I can go back in and add it. Dang it. All right, welcome to Jack Dodson'S Racing Insider News, remote edition. Got a packed show tonight, right, Jack?
Yeah, pretty good show too. It's gonna be pretty interesting.
So let's thank our marketing partners. We'll just pick anywhere.
Before you get started, Scott, I got one thing I want to say. We just heard that Adam is going to play Mario on Halloween.
It's a work in progress.
Okay, but you know something. I've been telling people for the last little bit. You ever seen the guy on the commercial? What is it? What kind of commercial is it? With the bubbles, you know, he acts crazy. He's also on the soap operas.
On the soap operas. What kind of soap operas are you watching, Jack?
He's on The Bold and the Beautiful. But anyway, he looks just like Adam. And he's the one that gets on there and blibbity bibbity bibbity, you know, that liberty bibbity stuff. And he reminds me of Adam. And when he sat there doing it, I said, that's Adam right there. And when he said he was going to be Mario, that made me think he should be the guy on the Liberty Bibbity commercial.
Dress up like that guy. No, but I don't think people will get that reference. I have to wear a sign that says Liberty Bibbity or something.
Oh, too funny.
All right, go ahead, Scott. I'm sorry. It just hit me all of a sudden now.
All right. Let's thank our marketing partners. Let's thank Los Compadres. Appreciate Edgar coming on board this year. Man, it's really cool that people have interest and wants to get involved with this, and really appreciate it.
And we're pretty soon going to probably go back to his new place. He wants us to come to the new place and do a show from there. So that'll probably be one of our next visits.
Did you see how fast those Mexicans work? You see that video where he just flipped his, snapped his fingers and it was done.
Yeah, but you know what? I went in there and it didn't go that fast for me.
Yeah, normally it doesn't. Let's thank Factory Canopies with Todd Davis. Appreciate Todd being with us for a long time. Great supporter and has become a great friend. Always think about our buddy Todd and Andrea. Mosquito Joe's of the Peninsula. Thank old Rhino for coming on board. Loves being involved with us, and we appreciate Rhino. Mosquito Joe's, Papa John's, better ingredients, better pizza. Always provide pizza every week. Jack's not getting his favorite pizza this week.
I got my favorite pizza in mind. Go ahead.
Oh, did MPM Marketing with Tanya McAllister. Thanks, Tanya. She's been, helps us with our fire suit designing and everything, and gives us a good cost for that. And really appreciate Tanya for helping us with that. Bondurant's Brothers Distillery, over Robert Bondurant. Jack's gonna go get us some product one day, but thanks to Robert for always supporting us and being involved, and been involved with racing for a long time with a number of drivers throughout the years. Slinger Speed Company, gotta thank Tim Brown. Got our some hats this weekend. Appreciate old Tim Brown for our hats. Yes, sir. Langley Speedway, gotta thank Chuck, Bill, Terry. Set with Bill this weekend at the first round of the Triple Crown in South Boston. I thank those guys for inviting us out. Didn't shake us down before we got into the talked to Bill for a good while and Vaughn. Thanks, Vaughn, for we got some stuff kind of coming with the heat coming. We're gonna start promoting the Hampton Heat. Can't wait for that. It's gonna be a big night, Langley Speedway. Fast Eddie's Barbecue, and I think Fast Eddie will probably be serving on Hampton Heat because I think that's when they're talking about doing their barbecue for the two teams, because it's only U cars in the late models. So the U cars are going to be running first. So it should be a great race and not such a long night. Hopefully, it is the Hampton Heat. Pepsi, Mountain Dew, mine and Jack's drink of choice. Packet Power Solutions, hit old Keith up if you want your standalone generator systems. He does a lot of those things. And then it comes with a free lunch, I think. Just hit Keith up. Tell him if you buy one, he'll provide lunch. If you don't expect much, but you can get a lunch. CE Clark Construction Contracting, sorry. Oh, Eddie Clark. Thanks, Eddie, man. Eddie's been a big supporter for quite a few years now, and Eddie's become a good friend. Appreciate him providing dinner for a couple people, or for the car store to come through and doing the thing for he. JC, Great American Company, Garamo Amaya, Garamo's. Man, can't say enough about Garamo and those guys for doing the stuff that they do for us year after year after year. Miles has seen the Scudder. Man, I really can't thank those guys enough for the amount of money and stuff that they put up for me and Jack to for them. They do pick it to give away. Is man, it goes. Please go and like all these sponsors. Please go like and share their page and thank them for being involved in sport. And we try to do the same thing. If you got a sponsor, and heck, if you want to bring a sponsor on, man, let us know. Frontline Performance, Race Fuels, Parts and Lubrication. So Sammy Gator and so Sammy for sort of sponsoring our pit road walk. We didn't get a chance to do it this weekend. It's just a lot of rain and stuff at South Boston. A&M Media, thanks Ashley Miller for making Jack look good, and that's really, really hard to do. Or making his graphics look good.
Yeah, make the graphics look good, and she does do that.
And then that brings me to our last thing, Jack. We got an announcement that you're unaware of.
Oh Lord.
So, speaking of Frontline Performance, Race Fuels, Parts, Lubrications, they have designed a limited edition shirt, Jack.
No way.
We need to sell 36 of these shirts.
What?
Old and dusty. Jack Dodson'S Racing Insider motor, powered by Marty Strickland. You can get it in black and white. It's an announcement, so let us know if you want a shirt.
Boy.
We need to get Robbie Parker written all over it.
Well, we only need 35 to purchase. I'm gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy the first one. And Adam's number 2, so we need a few more to sell.
I'm gonna get them too. I got to keep them off the market.
All right, so Jack can buy the rest of them. There we go.
Okay. Well, per Sammy and Robbie Parker, man, thank you guys. Sammy said it took him 2 days to make this graphic up. And what he wanted to do is sell these shirts, $25 a piece. Hit me or Jack up. We got to sell 36 of them to make it worth doing. And then with that, $10 for each shirt is going to go to whatever charity that Jack chooses. So maybe a couple bucks.
Pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Thanks Sammy and Parker or whatever. So $25. You got a shirt.
I got to say something nice about Parker now. I mean, that's bad. I mean, I'm so used to talking trash about him, and now he's done something nice. I mean, I'm not used to this.
What's the world coming to?
It's scary. It's really scary.
But I mean, did you check this thing out, Jack?
No, I did. I see it now. Yeah,
there it is.
You see the little eyes under the air cleaner?
Yeah.
I mean, it's got little Marty Strickland on the valve cover, old and dusty. He said there's some of these people has been talking about this old and dusty motor, the Jack Dodson motor, that they will want to put a shirt together, and it's going to be a limited edition. It's only going to be one run. If we sell more than 35 or 36, we can make more, but we have to meet the 36 minimum order to get the run.
Fast Eddie says he wants one.
Boom. We're down. That's 4.
So send your orders to me and Jack. We'll make a post up later and post it. And like I said, you can send it to me, Jack, or Adam, and we'll put a list together. And once we get the list together and get some deposits for the shirts or whatever, we'll get Sammy to make them limited edition. I might have to get two, one just to keep. If I can get Jack and Sammy and Parker to sign it, and one to wear around. So we already got 3, 4, 5 shirts sold. So we just need 30 or so more to go.
And Sammy just sent me a text saying it's all in good fun and hope it all works out well so we can make a few bucks on the deal. That'd be cool.
There you go. But thanks,
really
Sammy and Parker, all those guys, and I love kidding around with those guys. Those guys are good guys.
I'm not going to say nothing nice right now, but it is kind of, it is kind of nice. Those guys are like they are. It really is cool. I think Sammy's really great. I'm sorry he has to put up with Parker all the time, but everybody's got their crosses they got to bear.
What did he have to do to Parker? What was it? He throw something at him?
Yeah, he had to throw something at him because he wasn't paying attention.
So I already got a message that says there's a show on. All right, you can take over, Jack and Adam. I'm gonna try to work on getting us to go out, and I'll share it on our Jack page, but for some reason it's not going out on a Jack page. Let me see if I can figure that out.
All right, let's do the news real quick because we got Joey Knuckles getting ready to come on in just a couple minutes. News for this week in the Cup Series. Shane Van Gisbergen got the Cup win, and in the O'Reilly Series, Shane Van Gisbergen got the win in that one too. That's pretty big. The main ARCA event was at Elko. Max Reeves got the win. The ARCA West, Sam Corey got the win out there at Sonoma. Mia Lovell finished second. That was her best finish ever. So that's a big deal. At Hickory, the late model, Mason Walters got the win. In the Star Super Stock Series, Ricky Locklear Jr. got 2 wins in the series. The Carolina Crate Modifieds, Annabeth Crum got the win. Her husband got his first win in the Crate Modifieds a couple weeks ago, and then she got her first one this week. Carolina Pro Late Models, Cameron Clifford got the win, and in the limited late models, it was Dexter Knipe Jr. Down at Anderson, South Carolina, the IHRA stock cars were down there. The pro late model, Jimmy Renfro Jr. got the win. And in late models, Neil Meredith got the win. At Kingsport Speedway last Friday night, Tony Porciscus got the win in the limited late model. Ashton Higgins got the win in the late models. And our buddy Kevin Canner come back and got another win in the Mod 4s. So, and he'll be with us tonight, as a matter of fact, and we're going to talk to him about some stuff going on there. At Florence, limited late model winner was Cody Kelly. Super Trucks was Brandon Johnson. At Newport Speedway, limited late model winner was Caleb Presley. At Evergreen Speedway in Washington State, it was Keelan Harvick beating his dad, Kevin Harvick, for the win. Lancaster Motorplex, Tommy Catalanato got the win. And at Monadnock, the modifieds, Kimmy Rivette got the win. So that's 3 girls that did pretty well this weekend, and I think that's a pretty good deal. We were at Sobo this weekend and went to the first round of the Virginia Triple Crown. Adam, you was there, you had a front line seat for all that. So we'll let you talk about the Sobo race.
Yeah, man, it was good. We had a little bit of weather to deal with, but Brandon Brown and the boys took care of business and got the full race in. It was good to see some people, and we got a chance to talk to our friend Lenny Baticki. Shout out to Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
It was good to see him. Paul Burnham and those guys absolutely kicked ass. Scott Shive, Kyle Haney, Blake McCandless, James Pike. And it was Caden Honeycutt that dominated that race, man. 17 was on fire for like the 8th or 10th lap. I mean, just Trevor Ward gave it his all, man, but just came up a little bit short.
Yeah, I think if he'd had a few more laps there, he might have caught him.
Yeah, it was getting close.
So I don't know if he was just being careful going through traffic, but it certainly looked like it was going to make a heck of a race. But We'll never
Well,
know.
Caden said his tires were a little used up at the end of that race.
Mm.
So, yeah, that has something to do with it.
And I guess we'll see him at Langley in a few weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, he said he's got to go now, right?
He has to come here now, yeah. So we'll see him. Be fun to see if he can get.
Yeah, I just hope, man, and what and started all the cars, right? That was so cool of them. I know they had a hard number when we talked to those guys last week.
Yep.
You know, when we were over doing our garage tour show there at Riley Music Racing, which was pretty cool. Thanks to those guys for inviting us out. But man, what a you know, what 43, 44 cars they started.
43 cars started a race.
Yep.
Man, I mean, how cool was that? You know, and you hate to see people go, and yeah, we did miss out on the last chance race. But I think under the circumstances, I think that's the best thing they could do. And I was all for it. I was glad to see everybody make the race and so forth.
Well, they had 4 to withdraw. They had 47 cars on the property at one point. 4 people withdrew, and so when it come down to the 4 people withdrew, they went on and took the 43. So I thought that was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey, while we're talking, happy birthday, Sammy Gator. I forgot today was his birthday.
Happy
So
birthday.
that's really cool. That's really cool. And Scott, Adam was talking about people we saw this weekend. Of course, seeing Lenny Baticki was the highlight of the weekend. You know, got to sit around and talk with him for a few minutes.
Yeah.
But I got to sit and talk. Well, I didn't get to sit and talk to him, but he came over and talked to me a little bit. Mark Garrow was there in South Boston, and he sent me a message last night. He's going to be at Langley. He's coming to Langley, and he said he was going to look me up when he gets to Langley, and he was going to come up there and be with us at Langley and talk with us for a while. So that'd be cool too.
He walked in the media center and pointed Jack out first.
Yeah, well, you know, he and I got to, you know, we're good friends. You know. If you don't believe me, I'll tell you it again next time.
When it comes to Langley, you'll tell us.
Yeah, that's right. Steve Bilski says, "Hey, old Dusty, Steve, you don't bite the hand that's feeding you now. I got something for you, and I don't want you to bite my hand if you're talking old Dusty."
Steve, if you want an old and dusty shirt, they're going to be for sale. $25, black or white. Send us your size. Send us some money. We'll fix you up. Everybody's gonna be wearing these at the racetrack.
Yeah, won't that be something? So I know I'm gonna get a black one and a white one, and I'm sure my wife is gonna want a white one.
She gonna want hers autographed?
Yeah, I'll autograph it. And for anybody who wants an autograph, just let me know. I'll take care of it before. You're fun. You trying to be funny? That's cool. Also, this past, I guess it was yesterday or the day before. Bill
Clay
Mullis
needs one. Clay, you need $25. You shouldn't have bought them little cars this weekend.
Do what? Oh, I'm not going to put that out. Anyway, this week, I don't know if it was Monday or when it was, Bill Mullis was honored by the Peninsula Sports Club and got the President's Award. And that's a big deal at the sports club. So congratulations to Bill and everybody there. We've got one of the best track owners around, so he deserves it.
Yeah.
He's going to be racing.
And plus he's not smart enough to allow us to come to the racetrack and do our show from there.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you know, he's has to put up with something every now and then, but we're gonna have to get him on in the next couple of weeks to talk Hampton Heat. We gotta, we gotta get some people on here to
we need to get Heat, man.
It'd be a lot of fun I hope it's just, I'm glad the Hampton Heat did this coming weekend because they say it's going to be hot as I don't know what this weekend. Ooh. So
yeah, for everybody coming out for sprint cars, man, drink up.
Yeah. I was just going to say the next couple of weeks before the Hampton Heat, we're going to start having some people come on the show, talk about the Hampton Heat.
And the big thing is next week we're going to have the Spider-Man, Larry McBride, on our show next week.
How about that?
That's going to be really cool to have him on. He just took a big tumble on his motorcycle and has raced this couple weeks ago, and all he got was 3 stitches.
Wow.
And some bruises. But he slid a good, I think they said a good 30 to 45 feet.
Oh, I would have said 1,000 feet or something.
Eddie Clark says, I've been drinking for the last few hours, but that's not what you need to be drinking.
Not the same, Eddie.
That's what we're talking about, Eddie. Come on now.
It might be clear, but it ain't water.
Yeah, Adam, if your girlfriend's coming, you need to tell her to start drinking too, because I'm a testament that you can pass out.
Yes, we remember that.
Yeah, I remember it very well.
Yeah.
Well,
so what are we thinking about it? Want to come see the sprint cars this weekend, man? Bill Mullis and the gang going to be ripping some laps.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be fun.
You'll have the
mini cups, super streets, super trucks. It's gonna be good, man.
Yeah, that'd be interesting. It's gonna be really good. So,
and Buckshot is gonna be performing afterwards. So a little bit of something for everybody, man.
Yeah, slides 400 yards and gets 3 stitches.
Yeah, but he had, from what I understand, he has the best of protective gear, and that had a lot to do with it. So that's pretty cool.
For sure. It'd be pretty cool. Jack's been trying to get Spider-Man for
years. At least a couple years, almost as long as I've been trying to get Rodney Brickhouse, and I'm about sick of him. I ain't had him on yet. So,
Well, luckily we in Grand Stock, so Chris Spangler. What's up,
Spanky.
Chris?
Shout out to Spanky, man. He's gonna get him one here soon.
Yeah, we need to do that. We need to get him on. And
I hear somebody coming in my back door.
Somebody come in the back door. He dumps us when he. Hey, Robbie Parker says, "Old Dusty." Yeah, well, Robbie, I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna say something nice about you. This thing with the shirts, everything is really nice, and we appreciate that. But other than that, I ain't saying nothing else nice.
I got it on recording, Robbie. We can play this back.
So it's evidently it wasn't nobody big coming in your back door.
It was Robert. He's dropping his son's Jeep off. We got to put some tires on it tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good thing. That's some money for you to pay when you go to Las Vegas.
From the Vegas trip.
So I can get one of them special edition shirts, the old and dusty shirt.
Old dusty shirts.
Yeah, well, you need to get one. I mean, that's the way it is.
Did that post go up on the page?
No, we'll have to make something.
Brandy's in here. We need to get Brandy on board with that.
That's right. We need to sell some shirts, Brandy.
Yep.
No, Brandy. I don't know if Brandy's seen it. So everybody, we're gonna push these shirts. There's shirts, $25 a piece. Send me and Jack your info and some money, and we got to sell 36 of them. We already got probably 5 or 6 sold, maybe a few more. But
courtesy of Robbie Parker and Sammy Gata.
That's right.
Yeah, well,
he's on it. There we go.
Yeah, that means they're going to be gone here before long.
Randy is on it.
Send her.
Gotcha.
And Scott, I want to know something. How did you keep that secret that I didn't know about it today?
You just didn't post it.
Well, no, I posted something about it. I didn't post a picture of it, but I blocked Jack and the loudmouth of the South, Clay, they couldn't see it.
But you know what? Know what? My daughter saw it and wanted to know what the big announcement was. And I told Clay, I have no clue. I didn't have nothing about no announcement. So, yeah.
I said it was about you. Well, now I got somebody else on the list I'll have to block from the when do we say something about Jack?
Chris Spangler says he wants one. Marty, we ought to get Marty Strickland on sometime too.
I've tried to get Marty. Marty is camera shy.
He's not much of a talker, but he's a good guy.
Well, great guy. He makes good chili too, man. During the winter, man, when wintertime comes around, Marty makes some chili that's pretty damn good.
Yeah, well.
He helps a lot of drivers and teams out here.
Absolutely.
And Eddie Clark's going to be doing barbecue soon, so we'll be getting the barbecue Hampton Heat weekend. That'll be fun.
Yep.
So, I'm sure my wife will be with me, so we'll gonna have some fun that night.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great time. But I'm sending this to Brandy so she can get on it. We need to sell some shirts, Brandy.
Yeah, we do need to sell those shirts. That's gonna be. Anna Morris says she'll take a white shirt, pick up money at the front gate. That's pretty cool.
There you go. There's another one.
Yeah. So
What's up, Jeremy?
$10 of every shirt goes to.
What happens if we sell them all tonight? You know.
Well, once we get a complete order, we'll have to put it in because it's a one-run deal. Once we run these few, you can't get them later. You're not gonna make extras.
All right. Brandy said she wants to know what it's for. Go ahead and since Scott set this up, I'll let him promote it.
Well, Sammy and thanks to Sammy and Robbie Parker, they come up with a whole motor deal with the old and dusty motor and named it Jack Dodson because it was old and dusty. And
One of the shops,
I thought I did. And the shirts, they made the shirts up because everybody's gotten kind of a kick out of the old and dusty motor and Jack Dodson. So decided to make some shirts up, and $10 for every shirt is going to go towards a charity or something of Jack's choice. Oh, well, Jeremy says, I missed it. What am I buying? Good for you. I have a picture. We're selling these T-shirts, old and dusty.
That's going to be QVC in this whole show.
So this is old and dusty shirts that the motor that Sammy Gator put in. It was sitting over in the corner, and they called it the Jack Dodson'S. It was old and dusty motor, but it was the Jack Dodson because Jack's a little old and dusty. And now we got T-shirts, and we need to sell. Sammy can make a run. The smallest run he can make is 36, so we need to make a run of 36 T-shirts. Appreciate Sammy for coming up with the idea, and Robbie Parker. Thanks to these guys, and we need to sell some, so we need to figure out who wants them.
Brendan's
I was wondering how long it was going to take Brendan Queen to get involved.
Brendan needs a shirt. We need to get him one.
But I tell you what, if Brendan gets a shirt, I better see him wearing it at a racetrack.
You never know, man.
Brendan, I will buy one and send it to you. Or I'll give it to you when we see you at the heat, if we get them run by then.
Yeah. All right. Sparky West says he needs 2.
Jeremy wants 2.
Good Lord. You're going to have them sold.
We might not even need Brandy.
Anyway, all right, we got Burt standing by. Scott. So we need to go ahead and do our thing and get Burt on here.
All right.
Do your intro thing there.
Does anybody know who Burt Myers is? This guy.
Help me when you go. Hello, everybody. This is Bill Mullis with Langley Speedway, and you're watching Jack Dodson'S Racing Insider News.
Hey, Burt, how you doing, man?
What's up, man? How's it going?
I'm doing great. You seem like you're having a good year this year to start off with. So tell us a little bit of how things are going.
Not too bad. I mean, you want to win them all, but it seems like the nights that the draws and the inverts and stuff haven't really been in our favor, but we've been fast. We've got 3 poles and 2 wins. So yeah, not terrible.
And how great was it to see Slate win one a couple weeks ago? That had to be big for you.
Well, it's something we've kind of been waiting on for a long time. And I keep saying that our goal is we wanted him to get a win in the feature division at Bowman Gray just for the family history and so he could experience it. But at the same time, we're trying to do what we can to progress him enough to get him out of that place. So it's listen, I've had a great career there, and the thing about Bowman Gray is it can produce local heroes, but at the same time, if you're gonna progress up the NASCAR ladder, yourself, you got to venture out into other tracks and other series, and especially something with fenders on it. So, but to answer your question, we were super excited. And then a couple weeks after that, me and Slate both won in the same night. So it's been a pretty good year this year.
Yeah, that's got to be a lot of excitement for a dad, and especially when you win one and he wins one. That's got to be exciting for both of you.
Well, the goal, the downside to that is there's 3 Myerses racing in one race, and they only on a given night there's only 2 races, so one of us has to lose. But it was pretty cool for me to win and Jason or Slate to win, and then a couple weeks ago Jason won and Slate won. So we've had our share, but you know how it is. You want to win them all.
I agree. So now you're racing in the Smart Tour too, some right? You going to some other places and racing too?
Yeah, so this weekend is the 4th of July break for Bowman Gray Stadium. Every year on 4th of July, they Bowman Gray takes a break for the the holiday, and Smart usually schedules a race, and it's usually at Caraway. So we'll be at Caraway this weekend. My brother just announced a little bit ago he's actually going to drive the number 4 tour mod that Slate's been driving on the Smart Tour. My brother's going to drive it this weekend, and Slate is going to be driving the number 50 limited late model car in the Rusty Hart Memorial, owned by Ross Dalton Racing. So trying to get him some fender experience, but me and him and Jason are all getting to race this weekend at Caraway.
Oh, that's got to be a lot of fun to have all 3. I've been watching a lot of the races from Bowman Gray this year. Seems like it's a whole lot of interesting stuff going on down there at Bowman Gray.
It always is. Hey, listen, my wife just got in the car. We're driving. I got to buckle up for safety. Hold on. Mainly because it's going to just keep dinging until I put it on. So, listen, Bowman Gray is Bowman Gray, man. And you know how exciting it can be and how entertaining it can be. And it never disappoints. I can say that.
I watched it the other night, and it seemed like you were having a problem with somebody, and Jason jumped in it. And it was really, it's a lot of fun to see that, but I don't think it's fun for you guys.
Not really. I've said for years, if I was just a fan, I'd be the first one there. I'd have me a little cooler with some snacks, and I'd take it all in. But when you're a competitive driver, there's a lot of things at Bowman Gray that I don't like and I don't agree with, but at the same time, I know why they do it because of the formula. And how can you argue with how successful the place has been?
That's true. That's very true. So when you go away to the other tracks, that's got to be good for you that you don't have to worry about all that stuff going on. I'm sure it does, but you don't have to be worried about it every week.
Yeah, it's just like the rain out last weekend. We ran into a fan today, and he was bummed out that it got rained out last weekend. And the way we kind of approach it is yes, it's an opportunity to go to Bowman Gray to try to win a race, but nothing's tore up. So the cars can sit in the corner for a couple weeks and are already ready to go to Bowman Gray Stadium. And it allows us this week and a little extra time to get ready for Caraway to do the Smart race.
So do you have separate cars, one for Bowman Gray and one for somewhere else? That's what you do for your cars?
Yes, I have, they're the same cars essentially. On the Smart Tour, most people run the spec engine. And then at Bowman Gray, everybody runs a built engine. That's really the only differences. Other than the rear end, on the Smart Tour, you have to run a spool. And at the stadium, you can run a limited slip differential. You could take the cars back and forth. And actually, when I went to Wake County, I took what we call my backup car, my secondary car that had a built motor in it. I took it to Wake County. And it's the car that we use at Bowman Gray for my backup car if we need it. So you can interchange them. But most guys you know what? It's just me and Slate. Me and Slate, I think, are the only two that do both. Danny Bone will do some at Bowman Gray, and Brandon is doing some at Bowman Gray, but I think me and Slate might be the only 2 full-time guys. But yes, to answer your question, we have a primary Bowman Gray car and a primary tour car.
So break it down for us. The Myers family, tell us all about how many wins everybody in the Myers family has. I think you got 106 now?
Oh my gosh, I've got 104 or 5 modified, and then I've got 1 sportsman win at Bowman Gray. Slate's got 2, Jason's got 45, I think maybe. My dad has got 38. My grandpa Billy has got 22, and Bobby's got 16, my great uncle. So somebody tallied it up the other day. It's over 220 something wins. So,
Okay.
but I tell people we're not done. The reason I don't know for sure is because I'm not going to start counting them until I'm done.
Well, I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all for that. But I mean, is it as much fun for you as a competitor as it is for everybody else at Bowman Gray? I mean, you look like it's just a lot of fun to race there. Not the fighting
Sure.
part.
Yeah, it can be. It can be. But the formula at Bowman Gray is set up for entertainment. And we all know that. Now, it's racing, and we take it very seriously, and it's a passion for us. But as a competitive driver, the last thing I want to do is qualify on the pole and then reach into a bag and draw 22nd.
Yeah.
But for the fans, that's what makes it exciting. And earlier this year, I drew 22nd and came back to the race. So, it's possible.
I think we lost him, Scott.
Yeah. he may come back in a minute.
Hello. Hello.
There he
Yeah,
is. He's back.
I
You're
think
back.
we got you back.
Got me?
Well, maybe not.
I think, yeah, it's hard to say. I think he's got.
It's a good picture of him smiling, but I mean,
Can you hear me?
We can
we
hear
can
you.
hear
okay
you.
now.
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's not moving. But the picture's not good. But go ahead.
Oh,
All right. Either way, yeah. It's not just good racing and not just entertainment, but both.
You got that right.
Right.
It is good entertainment, and it seems to be some good racing. And Chris Fleming the other week started in the back to try to get to the front with the thing that you all do about starting in the back and getting extra money to win. I didn't see Burt Myers doing that.
Well, the first race, the first 100 lapper of the year, I did it. I started last and I got back to third. So I did do it the first 100 lapper of the year. The last 200 lappers, I've chosen not to take the challenge because we were trying to get a good draw and trying to go for a victory. The second 100 lapper of the year, though, is when I said no to the challenge, but drew 22nd and ended up winning the race. So those are the nights that you wished you would have taken it. But the key to your decision is that they make you declare before you draw. So you might say no, and then you draw dead last. But if you do say no, you also might draw the pole, which I've done too. So it's just a crapshoot.
Well, that's part of the sport. To do that and be a part of that. Now, what's your season look like the rest of the year? I know you're going to run everything at Bowman Gray. What's going on at the end of the year? You going to be running any other races at the end of the year, or what's going on?
So we got one more Friday night show at Pulaski on August 7th. This one more Friday night show during the Bowman Gray season, and then after Bowman Gray's over, we finish our stint for the Smart Tour, which will kick off the beach weekend, Labor Day weekend at Carteret County, and then I can't tell you the schedule from there. I don't have it in front of me, but you can go to Smart's Facebook page or website and pick up the schedule there and see where we finish out the year at.
Well, I hope everything goes well, and good luck to you the rest of the way. And hopefully we're going to get a chance sometime to get down to Bowman Gray and see you race down there.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. It's like I said, even when the racing might not be great that night, I promise you'll be entertained one way or another.
Oh, I'm sure of that. I'm sure of that. Well, Burt, we appreciate it, man. Thanks a lot for your time. I know you're busy doing some other stuff and getting ready for this weekend. So we'll talk to you again real soon.
All right. Thank you guys for having me.
Thank you.
Thanks, buddy.
Appreciate it, man.
All right. See you. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, Bowman Gray is always
It's different.
yeah, but I do understand that they're trying to clean some stuff up out there. They're trying to calm it down a little bit.
I don't know if that's going to go over good when they try to clean it up.
Well, I'll learn you on some stuff when we're off the air. They're trying to clean some stuff. They're trying to calm it down a little bit out there. But
it's been wild. I mean, it's been some wild stuff going on out there. That's for sure.
I mean, it's hugely entertaining, right? I mean, it is. They're in the I mean, look, we are in the entertainment business. You know, yes, it's racing, but we're in the entertainment, you know, business.
Yeah. All right. Well, I see we got our next guest already standing there, the carburetor man.
And is he sponsored by DQ?
I don't know.
All right, let's see who
This is Cody Bryant, and you're watching Jack Dodson Racing Insider News.
What's up,
And
Kevin?
there's
How you doing, man?
Janner. What's going
What's
on?
going
Kevin?
on, guys?
So,
You are, man.
yeah, you got a lot of news going on with you here the last little bit, you know?
I can get it stirred up, can't I?
So did you bring your carburetor with you? I mean, you got your carburetor with you?
No, I don't have it. I forgot it at the shop.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna die if he picked that thing up. Yeah, I got it right here.
No,
When do you go back to Pulaski again to race?
well, we were supposed to race last Saturday, well, this past Saturday, but it got rained out. So I'm not sure. I haven't looked at the schedule yet to see when we run it again.
So you go back to Pulaski this time. You got a new carburetor on the car, so I know you're ready to go this time, right?
Oh yeah, I've got my box stock carburetor. That's what the rule used to be at Motor Mile, was box stock, straight from Advance, and I've got it on. I've run it the last race at the Pine, and I ran it Friday night at Kingsport, and we won it both places with it.
So it's no big deal that carburetor wasn't that big a deal, was it? I mean, you know.
No, it's not what they're portraying it was. I talked to the tech guy at Coburn, and he was wanting to know what kind of times I ran with my other one that they took, the meter and block, versus the one that I've got on there now that's got no holes. And race I ran, the one that they took, I turned a 1781, and the box stock that I ran a 1785. There's not that big of a difference in it.
Well, so what was the main thing that they were arguing about with your carburetor when you got disqualified?
Down the main, beside the power valve, they've got different metering blocks. They've got one that's got 5 holes in it, and that's got bleeders you can do tuning and stuff with. And in the rule book, as our rules state, that is the only one you can't run unless you run the carburetor that it goes on. You can't run it like take my body and then put that one on there. So the one I had 3 holes down beside the block off the power valve, and the rule that they're going back to, that's from the rule book they could find, was 2001, that said it could only have 2 holes. And I've ran that carburetor, which I never ran it full season at Motor Mile, because Motor Mile's rules always used to be different than Kingsport and Coburn. You had to run a box stop.
Right.
And so they went with the Kingsport and Coburn rules this year. And that's the same carburetor that my dad ran from 2007 to 2016 when he sold me the car. And I've ran it ever since. So, and we've never had a problem anywhere with it. So, but like I told them, it's their sandbox. We got to play in it. But when it comes down to it, and I know I'm right, I'm going to argue to the end of it. And we were right. And they let pride not change anything. And that's a big thing for me. You know, we like to be right. We like to win a lot of races and do it right. And to be talked about like that, and after we give them all the information they needed to overturn the call from our rule book, is what pissed us off.
Yeah, I could see that was not something that made you very happy about that whole thing. And so, being as this is the same carburetor you've been using, I mean, how in the world did all of a sudden did it come up this time? It's a problem. I mean, that's what I don't understand.
You get new people in, and they take abuse of the power. I guess they. I don't know. Like I said, I even posted a video on it. My metering block was the same as my dad's metering block, and they took his body and gave him his metering block back when they should have took the metering block too if mine was wrong. So I have no idea.
Well, I was trying to lead you down that garden path there about the officiating, but I see you avoided that one pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, there ain't a whole lot you can say. The bed's made and they can lay in it, but I'd say we'll probably have hell when we go back.
So are you expecting some trouble with that? I mean, you can't. You changed it, so you should be good.
Yeah, I'm not expecting trouble with that, but when you make people mad, they go fishing. And if a part that you had was wrong in their eyes, what else is going to be wrong? You know what I mean?
Well, that's true. Well, I wasn't going to say anything about anybody in particular, so I'll just let it go at that.
I'm not saying no names either, but I've had multiple phone calls since this incident and messages, and I know exactly what I'm dealing with now.
Okay. All right, Scott, I see you got a question to ask.
I don't have a question. I'm just laughing. Jack's going to get a nasty gram from Shane Laws.
Well, hey,
that's what Mason says. Our good old buddy Mason Dunn.
Well, Mason, he don't know for sure, but anyway. So Kevin, other than that, how's the rest of the season going? I mean, you're winning a lot of races, but Rocky's giving you a run.
Yeah. We've got his car a lot faster. He's wheeling it and he's got it figured out. The two races I've lost so far at Kingsport this year, my doings. We went to Motor Mile, and I thought we had raced the Pine last, and I thought when I changed gear, I put the gear in the floor in the back and thought I had the right gear for Kingsport. Well, I ended up going to Kingsport with Motor Mile gear, and we was 50 points out of what we needed to be. We still almost won the race, but got beat there near the end. But we're putting on a show for the fans. Everybody's liking it. He's putting donuts on my car. I'm putting donuts on his car, and everybody's digging it.
I mean, it's got to be super fun to be racing with your stepfather, right? I mean, it's got to be so enjoyable and being competitive with one another.
It is, and we know where that fine line is because we got to see each other every day. And if I tear something up major, he's got to help me fix it, and if he tears something up major, I got to help him fix it, and it's not worth doing that. So we know the line and where not to cross it at.
Well, that's good. That's a good thing that you know how far you can push it. But we have a big thing every week on the show about when we do Kingsport, who won at Kingsport. Mm-hmm. We always say, and in the Mod 4s, I turn and look at Scott or Adam or whoever's there. I'll say, who won the Mod 4 race? Mm-hmm. And they'll say Kevin Canter. I say, nope, Rocky Yates won this week.
I just say it came out of Kevin Canter's camp.
Yeah.
That covers it.
It's got my setup underneath it. He can lie and say all he wants, but I'm the one. He's the one that sits in the seat, and I jack the screws around. So,
is that? Do you keep? I mean, like you say, you keep both of them going. I mean, that's.
We do it together. He used to work out of town a lot. He was only home on Friday evening, Saturday, and Sunday, and then he'd leave back out. So anything major that needed to be done, I'd piddle around with. And same thing for me when he's in. If we got something major we got to do, and like setup wise, we really don't go off scales a whole lot. We just get our ride heights right, and it puts us right in the money. I mean, you get your ride heights right, and your car's gonna be close. It's just some fine tuning on tightening and loosening it, which you can do all that with a Panhard bar. But I mean, other than that, yeah, we take care of each other's stuff.
So the rest
of Dakota. Dakota says everyone likes it, but the wife and daughter-in-law, every lap is nerve-wracking.
That's my wife.
Well, I know for y'all, that's got to be the best time of your life. Like I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
imagine anything more fun than doing that racing with somebody that you can move each other out of the way and trust that you're not going to be wrecked, and y'all probably laughing in your head just as hard as you're concentrating.
Oh yeah, he was quick this past weekend down there, and I lost all brakes from like lap 8 out, and he was killing me on entry, but I could get away from him down the straightaway. But every time on entry, he'd lock the left front up trying to keep from hitting me. Well, I was first, he was second, and we had like 5 or 6 left to go, and he rolled off in there real hard. And I think if he'd have backed the corner up, he could have got up beside me, but he just packed it off in there, and he locked the left front up and spun out and kept from hitting me. Had to start at the end of the field and made it back to third before the end of the race. But yeah, my mom, my spotter and my mom, they stand together during our race, and my spotter says, "Your mom has a panic attack the whole time she's up there when y'all are doing this. Y'all gonna have to quit this shit."
That's just weird. Somebody else says his spotter stays busy too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Too funny.
But it's got a lot of fun to do it that way. So we're going to run Lonesome Pine, Pulaski, and Kingsport the rest of the year. Anything else that you got going on big this year?
If we can get a motor done, we're gonna go to Bowman Gray from where old Burt's at up there. His brother spotter spots for me when I run up there. Brant, he's a good spotter. I tell you that. One of the better ones I've had. Does a really good job, and he's used to it up there because he takes care of Jason up there. And but yeah, we've got the lead at Kingsport and points. We've got the lead at Coburn. With the DQ at Motor Mile, you still get a throwaway race at the end of the year. So basically, everybody will throw one race away. So we're still in the money. Rocky, I mean, even if we were at the end of the season, we'd have to throw away a race right now. Rocky's leading the points there, and then I'm second. But we got it figured out the last race up there. We've been struggling. Rocky's beat me. He beat me 3 races in a row up there, and I finally got it figured out the last race up there when we got DQ'd, and I believe we'll be pretty good for the end of the season. We're still shooting for all 3 championships. But yeah, if we can get a motor done and get everything finished out with what we've got with Kingsport, Coburn, and the Pine, we're going to try to make a couple races at Bowman Gray. I need 2 for national points. I'm sitting third right now, 100 out of the lead. And the guys in front of us, the 2 guys in front of us, they have a lot more races completed than we do. They've already got their, I think it's 14. It's either 14 or 16 races, and then they can start throwing away bad races for good races. But right now we're sitting 100 points out, and if we had our full car count races that they have, we'd be sitting in the lead right now. So.
All right. Well, that'd be cool to see you get 3 of them this year, and that would really be big to get 3.
Oh yeah, and then try to add a national championship onto it too.
Well, I'll tell you what, me and my wife are going to be coming out there. We're probably going to go to the Pine and see you race at the Pine, but hopefully get out there sometime soon. Yeah,
y'all come on out. Joey Owens, he's done a hell of a job with the Pine. I'm telling you, the new asphalt, the people, the tech, the race director, I mean, all top notch. They know their stuff. Give us a great facility, new bathrooms, air conditioned bathrooms that actually work. Water ain't flooding the floors. Tech shed that's covered. You ain't got to stand in the blazing sun while you're doing tech or going to the scales. And hats off to them. They have done a phenomenal job.
Well, that's cool. So hopefully we'll get out there. I know I'm coming. I just got to figure out when we're coming. That would be the fun part.
Well, you just let us know, and you can hang out with us for the day.
All right, we'll do that because I want to come down there and watch you race, man. So anyway, All right, Kevin, we appreciate it, man. We'll get back to you soon and see how things are going. And if you get that three-way championship this year, we'll get you back on and talk about that too.
Okie dokie. I appreciate it, fellas. Thanks for having me.
All right, man. We'll talk to you soon.
Y'all have a great day.
You too. I just got a text message from Robert Rummels. And Robert says he wants 2 shirts, one 2X and one XL, both in black for the Mosquito Joes.
I've already got a couple texts. So somebody's going to have to be the honorary spreadsheet holder of who's buying shirts and who's paid, who hasn't paid.
I'll put something together. I'll go back through the comments and look at it.
Yeah, I would say, and then contact those people and figure out, or whoever. Probably better if you message me or Jack or Adam personally instead of through here, because we may forget who said what.
So I'm gonna have to go back and look at it and see what what
Yeah.
all everybody said. But looks like we've already got a bunch sold already.
I would say so. I got a text just a few minutes ago, said that
Did you send
that
Brandy
they
those
want.
pictures, Scott?
Yeah, I
Okay.
thought I did.
She texted me at 7:30 and said, "Tell him to send me pics." So maybe you did since then.
And you need to send me the picture now that it's out in the open now, so I can see it, so I can say something about it.
There you go.
All right, well, I just sent it to Brandy again. I thought I'd sent it, but apparently I didn't see it. I'll put it in our show text here. Adam's got it.
Well, I'm sure Adam does because you tried to keep it from me. I know what the deal was.
Oh yeah, I got the pictures and I got a phone call.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yep, we had this planned out, buddy. Don't you worry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see you did. So you and the girlfriend gonna get shirts too?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I just want to make sure.
I think we're at double digits now. We're got at least 10 shirts, 10, 12 shirts.
Don't leave her out.
For sure.
Nope.
Don't leave her out. I got my wife, she's gonna want one. So
Yep.
Is she really going to want one? I mean, she gets to live with that guy every day.
I would tell you what she told me earlier, but I won't. I'll leave that alone. But
I mean, you was big celebrity this weekend. You had your arm candy with you. I mean, I don't know how she stood. How she had time to stand beside you. And all the celebrities coming over.
Hey, she's used to that. You know what I mean? she's giving me dirty looks now. But anyway.
Who else we got there, Jack? We got somebody coming on at 8:00.
Yeah, we're supposed to. We're kind of out of order right now because.
Well, that's what I thought.
So anyway, Racing Jason's supposed to be coming on too. So.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about old Racing Jason, our buddy, and Jason's been a good friend for a good while, and it's pretty cool. Play, you better watch it, bud. You play it with fire. Don't let the old man in. Jason, on the 41 now, right? On the Xfinity series. Yep. Is he on the 41? Yeah.
Yeah.
Over there and is really liking it and doing well over there. And it's pretty neat to see how far he's come, and, to the guys that work really hard in the sport and somewhat have made it, working for a good team, a big team, and making a living at it. And it's kind of funny when we were talking to why am I drawing a blank? PRN at the track, our buddy
Patiki.
Lenny Patiki there, he's talking about when his first couple of shows that he slept on the floor in between two rooms to get a shot at it, and it takes things like that to dedication, or that kind of dedication, to make it in the sport. Speaking of,
there he is. There's the main man right there.
Speaking of, let's see who we got here. Let's go.
Ready? Hey, this is Riley Music, and you're watching Jack Dodson Insider News with Scott Allen.
And there's
What's up, Jason?
Jason. What's up, man?
What are you guys doing?
Hey, we're not doing anything, but I wanted to get you on here. You've turned into a celebrity chef all of a sudden. What's going on with that?
Well, you got to do what you got to do, right? You have to do what you have to do. Maybe racing won't always be the best thing for me, right? So
it looks like cooking.
Cooking's a good backup.
That's gonna be big.
Cooking has been very fun, and right now I'm in the top 10 of the America's Chef deal. So we'll see how it goes.
That's pretty exciting.
So how many times do you get to vote in this? Because I've done voted a couple times.
You can vote. You can vote once every 12 hours.
Okay. Well, I've done voted a couple times. I didn't know how many times I could. So You know, I didn't want to get nobody in trouble there about that.
Nah,
but,
you're all good. You can vote all you want. You can vote all you
so,
want.
so when do Scott and I and Adam, if he's with us, when are we gonna get to experience some of this cooking you're doing?
I don't know. When you guys coming to Charlotte?
Well, Scott's not coming to Charlotte.
That's too bad for
I
Scott.
I couldn't talk my niece into moving her wedding date.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. I'm sure.
No.
No,
Anyway,
either that or on one of my weekends off, I'll have to come up there to Langley and cook you guys something.
Yeah, man. Because I mean, I see all this food coming in. You know, we've got our own cook, Eddie Clark, but you know, we can have 2 or 3 cooks. That's not a problem.
There you go, buddy. There you go. Well, you see, I got my new seasoning line out, right?
Yeah, I saw
see that.
Yeah, I got the first shipment in. And it's been going pretty fast. So we'll see. Everybody seems to like it. We're gonna start a video series to promote it a little bit.
Nice.
It's gonna be pretty cool. Like it's all racing themed because obviously that's all I know is race cars, right? So
Yeah.
what I'm gonna do is like the pork butt 270. I'm gonna teach you how to cook a pork butt a couple different ways, but the temperature you cook it at is 270 degrees, right? And then you got like the 18 hours of brisket. I'm gonna teach you how to cook a brisket and do some things like that. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, we'll be watching to see how things go with that.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I still love to build my race cars during the day. We're still having a lot of success at the track with our Haas factory team cars, and I come home and cook at night and cook on the weekends.
So, what's it like this year for you? I mean, being with Haas the last year or so that you've been with them, what's it like for you now? You go to the racetrack, you're in a position where you're in a position to win every week. I mean, let's just put it simply. That's got to be nice for you.
So it's been a huge change. As you guys know, before we met, I worked for Bill McAnally on his West stuff and had my own West stuff, and we were winning races and winning championships with Eric Holmes and Brendan Gaughan, and we were winning all the time, right? And then I came over here and I went to work for Venturini's, and again, I was winning all the time. But when I got the opportunity to move up in the NASCAR top 3, I didn't always have that chance to win, right? And when I went to work for Jay Robinson and Phil Parsons and then Rick Ware for all the years I spent at Rick Ware's and Derek Copes and the stuff I've done with Carl Long, you had to learn that there was a race within a race, right? I knew I could never go win or the main race, but there was a race within a race because you had to keep the cars in the top 30 in owner points. You had to keep the cars in, to get money. You had to keep them up in the points to be guaranteed to start and that kind of stuff. So you get used to that. I'm not going to say you get comfortable with it, but you get used to it, right? And you learn the different types of challenges and things that you have to do. But man, these last 2 years getting back to the top of the mountain has been it's if I could have left when I did leave the Daytona 500 with Josh Bilicki finishing 10th, I thought we had done, that we'd done everything you could do, right? That was all you could ever ask for. And then, I finished second in the Xfinity series with Timmy Hill at Daytona. We were actually leading at the line, but the caution had come out and Jeremy Clements beat us, right? So those are like days that you're ecstatic and it's great. But this past weekend I had 2 cars in the top 10 and didn't want to talk to anybody when I left the racetrack because I thought I should have won. I went to San Diego, had the fastest car on the racetrack. A little incident happened. Oh well, but still I left there mad because I didn't win the race. So it puts it in a whole different perspective, right? It puts what I do at a whole different level. There was stresses to working with Rick and Carl and all those guys, and they were different kind of stresses than I have now. Right now, if I don't win, I'm stressed out and mad and going to work a little bit harder to get it done next week. But back then, I was stressed out if the parts we had were going to fail or not going to make the whole race or whatever. Right. Rick put me on a bonus program for the 7 years I was a crew chief there. And my bonus program never said I had to win to get a bonus. It said I had to complete all the laps of the race, right? It said I had to finish in the top 35. It didn't say I had to win. Now I don't get a bonus unless I win or finish in the top 5, right? So it's a whole lot different, but I wouldn't change where I came from to where I am today, because it was a learning, it made me a lot more versatile. I can do whatever, I had to build race cars. I had to do fuel mileage. I had to engineer and do setups and pull down my own stuff. Now I get to work with a lot of people that do that, right? And I can share the knowledge I have with the younger guys. And it's a lot of fun, makes it a lot more fun. And honestly, working with Sam Mayer and Sheldon Creed has been great. Sam is a stand-up kid, and Sheldon's a stand-up guy, and it's been a lot of fun, right? It's been a whole new set of challenges, but the challenges are more us putting them on ourselves than the challenges of being at the racetrack, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I can understand that. But when we first met you, the struggle was real, and a lot of things that you were doing, you're doing a lot of things by hand. It's got to be so gratifying and for you to have at your fingertips everything you possibly need to make a winning team.
Yeah, it's great, right? And if I had a body issue or a body problem, I had to schedule an appointment and take the car an hour away to get the body looked at or whatever, and these guys were just putting bodies on to pass tech, right? They weren't putting bodies on to win races. And but I'd have to do that, and then I'd have to go to NASCAR, and you only have 30 minutes at the Hawkeye at NASCAR to get your stuff ready to go to the racetrack. So you're basically just making sure that it passes tech. You're never improving your stuff. You're just getting to the racetrack. Now the Hawkeye's in the shop, right? I push the car across the shop, and I have a Hawkeye, and I can stay in there as long as I need to or want to. And I have body fabricators that come out of the room, and they come over there and make sure that it's tweaked and twisted and just to perfection, right? Just what we want. And before you'd have to take it to a chassis dyno, you'd have to put it in a truck and trailer and drop. No, I just push it in another room in the building, and we have a great chassis dyno right there that just does everything we need and want it to do. And we have body hangers and chassis builders and finish fab people and setup people that work on these cars with roller arms, and you don't nearly put a tape measure on them anymore,
Yeah,
But I was thinking, when you go back to like the way you worked on stuff before, not to say you in particular, but the scenarios and the teams you were with, and you somewhat competed with those guys, and you look and see what the guys you raced against, then to now, and with the technology that you have, it's crazy, right? I mean,
yeah, it's crazy to think that we were even on the same racetrack, right? We were taking a butter knife to a gunfight. I mean, we weren't even close.
You might have had a fork.
Yeah, probably. I mean, but we weren't even close to what I have today. And the crazy part about it is if Rick or Carl or any of them guys that I worked for in the past wanted to make a manufacturer change, it would have been detrimental to the organization, right? We're just going to go out and buy what we can find. Well, when we decided this year that we were going to go to Chevy, when Joe got us hooked up and we're going to Chevy, we had 72 cars that we went and put new front clips on and new bodies on, and I don't think I've ever had access to 72 cars in the whole time I was a crew chief.
Right. I remember, I think y'all had 3 cars, and you're like, hey, we can't tear this one up because we need it in 2 weeks from now. You
Yeah, for sure.
It's crazy to look back and see the progression of where you were and where you're at now. And it's cool to see it, and it's gratifying for us to see it from the outside. It's just neat. What's been the biggest takeaway or the biggest surprise that you've learned in one of these bigger teams opposed to the smaller teams?
I guess what you can see is the stuff that, like, when we were buying used parts at SRI and whatever to put on Rick's cars, and RCR spindles or RCR lowers and supposed to work with this chassis. The fact that we can change something and just put it in a CNC machine and have a new spindle in about 10 hours, compared to having to go pick through and hoping you could find what you want, right? Just knowing that you have exactly what you want at your fingertips is way easier than, okay, I got a left front lower control arm, hope it does what we want it to do, right? And going and the measurements and just stuff, like we were just trying to make our cars legal with what we had. But these things, we're moving things and doing things and just getting them exactly where you want them, where the simulation model shows, right? And like that simulation, if I'd have told Carl we needed simulation, he'd say we'd get an iRacing rig or something, right? But we can actually now build these cars and put every part in the simulator model, and Sam goes and drives the exact car he's going to race at the simulator. So I mean, we know pretty much what we have when we unload it off the race trail.
How close is that for you guys? From what you have in the sim, and then when you show up at a racetrack, I mean, you're closer than you would have been.
I would say it's 80-20. 80% close, 20% is a little off. And the reason I say it's a little off is based on, because the temperature, the ambient temperature and the tire models are a little off, right? So that 20% is a variable, but we've learned that 20%, and now we make changes for that and have a strategic plan that we can make changes for it.
Yeah. Who's y'all's technical alliance with? Do y'all have one?
O'Reilly's team doesn't have one. We're
okay.
on our, we are the team that people are aligned with, and our cup car is aligned with Hendrick. But the Ryan and Kyle Sieg, their cars are built next door to our shop, and Jeremy Clements is affiliated with us now. So we actually, when we go to the racetrack, we take 5 race cars.
Okay.
That's cool. I mean, that's good that you have 5 cars that you can pull from to see what exactly is going on. That's pretty cool.
Well, I think it's even more impressive that y'all are doing this on your own. You're becoming your own big, Xfinity team on your own, right? Opposed to just going to Childress or going to one of these other big names and just using their technology.
No, we Stuart Haas had years and years and years of technology and development, and there's no reason to let that go, right? There's no reason to not use what we had and what they have been so successful with in the past. So we just going to keep building on it.
I mean, that's pretty cool that Stuart Haas, I mean, you can still pull from those things from when they were there and be a part of what you got going on, and you didn't have to start from scratch in that regard.
Is Walleye still around?
Yep, he's still there.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Oh.
What you say, Walleye?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I haven't talked to him in a long time.
Yeah.
He's a character.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But most people in NASCAR are a character. Let's be honest.
You have to be to do this as long as we've done it, right? You have to have a little crazy in you, I think.
That's for sure.
They asked me questions about people, and I said, well, one of the craziest people I've ever met is Racing Jason.
That's right.
That's right. From where he started to where he is now, he had to be a little crazy in there to be able to handle all that.
Yeah, for sure. It's funny you say that, because I got to stay in Texas an extra night because I've got my grandmother's down there, so I got to stay in Texas. So I went to get on our plane to come home after because I was going to fly home with the Cup boys, and I'm sitting on a plane watching 2 top fuel dragsters race each other that belong to Rick Ware, and I look out the window and Rick's plane sitting next to me. and I text him. I said, "Man, where have you gone? Knowing where we came from, that I'm sitting here looking at your plane, watching 2 top fuel dragsters with your name on them winning races on TV right now."
Yeah,
so it's pretty cool to know that that I did a lot of things to help him get to where he is today, right? And Rick never forgets that. Rick never forgets that.
Rick's a nice guy. He's a good guy.
He's a
I
great
like Rick.
guy.
Yeah.
He's a great guy.
You know, it's funny you talk about Carl Long, and I remember, I don't know if you were still at Carl's or not, when he's like, they had bought a used pull down rig, and I'm like, you ain't even got a pull down rig? Like, you guys
Yeah.
are racing the Xfinity series and you don't have a pull down rig?
Yeah, we didn't have one.
You know,
Well,
I mean, it's just, hey, you do the best with what you got.
That's all we can do, right?
Yeah.
well, Jason, how's your wife doing? I know, you know,
Yeah.
I hadn't asked about her in a
She
while.
has she is doing great. We kind of took a little different turn on some treatment stuff last year in June. It's been almost a year, but knock on wood, since we took this different treatment plan, we have had no more seizures, and she's back to work.
Man,
Well,
good
that's
for
So
her.
she is doing 100 times better than we were, and it's been a life changing and life altering for sure.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jack, you ever wonder how you know, I mean, you see how pretty Ashley is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then and then you seen Jason, right? So like,
Well,
how in the world
I've
did he
seen
get
Jason
this
for
woman?
years. He don't get no better looking over the years, that's for sure.
No.
But his wife's pretty. I mean, she could do a lot better. Like,
Oh yeah, she definitely could do a lot better, but she
but
could also
sweetheart,
do a lot worse.
Well,
Fact,
yeah, she could. Be hard to find worse, but I'm sure there is.
Right, for sure, for sure.
Well, Jason, we appreciate it, man. You spending some time with us. We always like talking with you, and hopefully we'll
absolutely.
see you at the
All right,
racetrack in
buddy.
Richmond, and we'll talk to you then.
Sounds good. I'll see you guys soon.
All right,
See you,
man.
buddy.
Talk to you soon. All right, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
But and it's always great to catch up with Jason, man. You know, what a great guy, and we've enjoyed so much hanging out with him at the racetrack, and still always look back at, you know, the pen and piece of paper on the pit box, right? But when me and Jack thought we were shitting in high cotton on the pit box on pit road.
Yeah, he's sitting there with a pen and paper, and everybody else got computers and all kinds of stuff going on. And he's sitting there writing things down. That's, you know,
They got more monitors than we got pins over here.
but that's the way it is. I mean, think about it, man. We've been around him for a long time, and I mean, nobody deserves more of what he's gotten than what he has now. He deserved every bit of it. He's made a lot of it. He's done well with it. And
Genuine guy.
To me, it's an honor just to know him and know how he's come along and done the things he's done. So, I mean, I just think it's great. I mean, you know, I see him at the racetrack, and it just makes me think of, hey, look, he had a hard time there for a while. I mean, well, it wasn't a hard time, but he had a different way of doing things. But that's really
sure.
cool.
And his wife now, Ashley, what a sweet woman. I mean, so nice. She's always so nice to us. Jason is always so nice to us and welcoming. And I don't think we've ever walked by him and he didn't recognize us. Look, you know, he sees a million people every weekend, and the 3 or 4 or 5 races that we go to, immediately, hey Scott, hey Jack, how you guys doing? You know, always so nice to us, and man, that means a lot and greatly appreciated.
Yeah, it means a lot for us to be a part of seeing him develop what he's developed, and that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't guess Joey Knuckles is joining us tonight. That was
he's over an hour late.
Yeah, that's disappointing to me because I really had some good questions for him. But anyway, we'll. We had before I forget, we had another death in NASCAR this past week. Harold Stott, who's been around for many, many years, passed away this week. So you know, a lot of stuff going on in the world of racing right now.
So did Mr. Mooring with Jared Fryer's late model team.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that's where you were going. And Eddie Clark had posted, he heard that the IHRA shut down the operations today.
No. That's the power boat, and some of the drag racing stuff has been pushed to the side.
Eddie says, shout out to Randy Nestor. I know. Can you believe he was working? Well, I mean, the pictures that Eddie posted, he wasn't working a whole lot, but he was working 3 days of working for CE Clark Contracting and hasn't quit yet. That's a miracle.
Hey,
All right. Today is Tuesday.
giving it till Friday.
Let's see what happens between now and Friday.
Yeah. Well, he's probably trying to work till he gets a paid holiday this weekend. I'm sure he gets paid holiday.
That's right. Friday's a holiday. So no, yeah, you're right. Yeah,
Wow.
I'd stay there through the holiday and then quit.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. See, Randy's smart. He ain't no dummy.
Next Monday.
That's really cool.
He'll quit on Monday.
Yeah. He'll
Call in sick. And he said paid ? I'm just putting it
Eddie
out
probably feeds him well. That's why he's doing it. Hey Scott, Scott's not the only one on this damn show.
Well, I called her Ashley. It's Allison. I'm terrible at names. I'm sorry.
I didn't even catch that.
I kind of did when I said it. I'm like, I don't know if that's right or not, but
He was never that good
to me. Laugh at it.
Oh, you done messed up and done called her by the wrong name.
He's not good with names.
So anyway, all right.
Let me
Well,
get my name right. I can't make any promises because I'm horrendous with names.
We need name tags.
I don't know if that's gonna help me.
anyway, that's our show for tonight, and that was a good show. I enjoyed when we had the people come on and be a part of the show. The Carburetor Man, Kevin Canter, and Burt Myers and Racing Jason. That's a pretty good deal. Next week, the Spider-Man, Larry McBride, going to be with us. That's going to be a lot of fun. I think that's.
I'm excited for that.
Yeah, that's going to be big. And I thought Adam said, hell, he was gone. He was leaving. Anyway, all right, guys, we gotta be ready. None of us are coming except Adam going to the race this weekend. So
sprint cars, baby.
See if Bill Mullis can pull one out.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
He won Shenandoah somewhere last year, so he can still get it done, man.
Let's see
Allison said, "Get her name right."
I can't make any promises, Ashley. I'm gonna have to not call her. It's gonna be hard not to call her Ashley now.
All right,
she's so nice.
She is. Yeah, she is. She's kind of like your wife and my wife. They're saintly women that have to put up with a lot. So, my wife give me another dirty look. I get a lot of dirty looks over here.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
Anyway, all right. Please like and share our show, and hope everybody be back with us next Tuesday to talk to the Spider-Man.
That's right. Talk to Spider-Man, and don't forget our shirts. Hit me, Jack, or Adam up, and let's sell a bunch and have fun with it.
Yep. For a good cause too.
Stop hitting on other girls. Who's Clay talking to?
I don't know. Me, evidently me.
Thank you, Allison.
She said she still loves you, but next time she's going to do the interview instead of Jason.
That's fine. You're better looking than he is.
Anyway, all right. We'll see you all next week. Talk to you then.
See you guys.